Good morning. New, if you're not new, morning. But Joe and I are talking about going to the beach. So that's a good reason to get up on Saturday, right? So let's see here. Jump off the Wi-Fi here. If you are new, you won't know that I run a double live stream, which this is the last day for that. So if you're catching me here on YouTube, make sure you find me on Facebook, because I'll either run a live stream on Facebook or on YouTube, but it won't be both anymore. So make sure that you are following me over there. And there's a way to follow people without friend requesting them, unless you want to friend request me. As long as your profile doesn't look like a bogus profile, I'll approve you. Just make sure you don't look like you just started the profile and like you don't have any friends or can't tell who you are. So make sure you are doing that so you will catch my live streams in the morning. Today is the last double live stream. It's so sad. So sad. Alright. Let's get this show started. Okay. And make sure I have. Is this phone dead? It is. Okay. I need to charge that. Alright. Let's see. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Alright. And then I need, let me grab my tablet. Sorry, hold on. Good morning. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. So I kind of went minimal with the jewelry because we are going to the beach and I ain't trying to get necklace lines. Hi Brenda. I'm not trying to get jewelry lines all on my neck. Of course. Good morning. Alright, let me share this video really fast. I say fast, but there's like 50 million groups. How do I get added to deals for Prime Addicts? What is that? Does anybody know whose group that is? And what that's about? That's a new group that I have been added to. What's Rogue Cosmetics group? Is that, can I share my, I'm going to share my video. They'll let me know if I can, I guess. I'll go check when I get off, see if they approved it. I've never even heard of Rogue Cosmetics, but I hope Somebody knows that you add me to a group. I'm gonna share my video in your group. Okay, okay. Alright, let's see. Good morning, Brenda. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Judith. Hi, Rilla. Good morning, Elaine. Okay, so you can tell by the title of this video, this is my very last live stream. So, or not live stream, but double live stream. So if you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you're not going to know when I'm live in the morning. And if you're not subscribed to my, or following me on Facebook, you're not going to know when I'm live over there. So make sure you're following me on both platforms. Now, there's a couple of things you can do to make sure, because there are some people complaining they're still not getting notifications. If you're on Facebook, if you go to my profile and there's like a check mark that says that we're friends, I think if you click that, you can choose, like when it says, or something that says following, you click on that. They'll give you 3 options where you get no notifications, occasional notifications, or you see first, or whatever it is. So like, you want to make sure mine says see first on Facebook. That way, in your notification panel, it'll be one of the first things you see. So if I'm live and you get like 1 million notifications, you won't have to go through all of them to find mine. Hey Tiffany. Now if you're on YouTube and you look for the notification bell, it's over at the bottom right hand corner. Look for that bell and you click that bell, a little box will pop up that says see all, see occasional, or see none. Make sure you click on see all. Now, I will be sharing the live stream link to Facebook, but I don't think there's a way to share it from Facebook to YouTube. So make sure that you guys are following me on both. So, alright. So, if you guys are wondering what some of my favorite eyeshadows are from back in the day, I'm about to reveal my secret. So when I first started collecting, you know, when it started to become like a problem for me was when I started, like, I had to have collections of things. Like if I liked something a lot, I had to have the whole collection. So one of those things was these L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. Okay, so the weird thing is that they are not cream shadows, but they almost have a creamy texture to them. So they come with this little stamper inside. There is another brand that came similar, and they tried to dupe them for real, and this is the Ulta brand eyeshadows that they had. I mean, the packaging was very similar, and they also had the little stamper that's inside. The stamper just keeps the product flat because it is basically like a loose pigment. It's hard to explain. It could pass for loose pigment, it could pass for a cream shadow, it could pass for a pressed pigment. I mean, it's just so many different things. Hi, Donna. I mean, but the color payoff is beautiful. I have like every single color of these, but this is in the color Sage. I think it's Sage. Golden Sage, yes. So this is Golden Sage. Alright, so I'm going to be using 3 different shades today. I'm going to be using that color. I'm going to be using Eternal Sunshine, which is a beautiful golden color. I do know that they only sell some certain colors in certain countries too, unless they finally changed that. But I mean, the colors, you could even use these for highlighters if you wanted to. They're just so beautiful. This one, I'm going to be using this one, and this is Iced Latte. Iced Latte. I mean, it's beautiful. It's like a really pretty, like, champagne color. You can just tell that I've used that one. It's like, and it just seems like you don't need much at all. These eyeshadows, if you ever find them on clearance, buy every color that they have, because they are so good. Alright, and then I will be using a matte shade from Ulta. This is Mink. I don't know if they sell these anymore. I remember they marked them all down, and I can't remember if they carry them anymore or not. But I know that I bought a few colors that interested me. This one being one of them. Thank you, Donna. This is called Mink. The color is Mink. It looks black in the case, but it's not. It's like a really dark shade of brown. It's a really dark shade of brown. So I'm going to be using that like just below the lash line. And thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. And then for transition shade, because they don't, most of their shades from the Infallible line are shimmery. So I didn't have a shade that I needed for transition, so I pulled my Sephora, it's a Sephora collection, House of Lashes, blah, blah, blah. But I pulled this so I can use some good stuff for transition shades. So that's the plan. It's like a lot of eyeshadows, but You need it to make this girl go from like this to glam. Hey, Anastasia. Alright, let's get busy. I need to moisturize my face. So what are you guys doing today? Anything interesting? He sounds so gross, doesn't he? Like hacks and coughs and blows his nose. Men are so gross. I got bit by something like right there, and it's like, oh, it's so big and gross. It's really itchy. I'm scratching it and made it bigger. I always tell my kids, don't scratch it, you're gonna make it bigger. And here I am, just scratch it. Go away. Good morning, darling. I'm gonna wipe these off because they'll end up on my clothes. They will end up on my clothes. Alright. Oh, coffee. Yes, Donna, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm going to use my new Morphe brush that I got yesterday. I want to try them all, but yeah, I'm going to try them all. They're all practical brushes. I mean, I love the little smiley hand. If I tried to pronounce your name, I would totally wreck it. So, I don't know. We're going to call you Tuhimata. We're going to call you Tuhimata because I can't see your first name. Hello. Good morning. I honestly did not think that all you guys were going to be up this early on a Saturday. Like it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Great. Alright, so we're going to go. I think this is the last time I'm going to use this primer. Finally, I think it's about done. So I use this primer for about a week after I cut the tube open. We are going to head to the beach. We live at the beach in the summer. Our days off. We just cut all of our priorities off and we just go to the beach. It's supposed to storm though, so I'm like, I don't know. He's all like, it's alright, it's cool. Miranda, you're drinking cold sweet tea. Oh. See, I love me some sweet tea too, but in the morning I gotta have my coffee. You haven't gone to bed yet? Oh my gosh, it is 5 there. I told you it was 5 o'clock somewhere. Alright, this bottle is finally done. Oh, I'll put that over there. My trash can is like, what are you getting up at 4:30 for? What's wrong with you? Your name Lois or something? I thought I was the only one allowed to get up at 4:30. That's good. So if you guys missed my video, I do all my unboxing videos on YouTube, but these brushes came in yesterday from Morphe, and I am going to be using, I could probably use all 3 of them today. I would love these. I will. You know what? And the thing I hate about them, I love a brush that says what they are on the handle. Can I get an amen? Not that you have to use them for that, but these have numbers. Morphe brushes have numbers, and a lot of them do, like Sigma and blah, blah, blah. But when you try to explain to somebody what brush, it's easier to look for a name than it is a number. And it's like, when you're trying to guess what it's for, this brush didn't come like normal, like they ship you certain brushes or whatever. But if you see a brush you're fixing to get, and you're like, I don't need that brush, I already have like a million of those. You can tell them like, I don't want that brush and I want to trade it for this one, which I traded it for this one. And you could not tell by looking at the picture what it was. To me, I thought it was an eyeshadow brush, but it obviously is way too big for eyeshadow, so I'm thinking this is for concealer. So that's what we're going to use it for today. This one is a foundation buffing brush. What time is it here? It's 6:16 a.m. What time is it where you are, and where are you? And then this one is a pointed precision brush, but honestly, look how big that is. Now, normally, I use this pointed precision brush, and it's also Morphe, but do you see how much smaller the point is, you can really get in. Like here, I feel like if I try to get in, it like covers your whole eye. So we'll work it out. What time did I go to sleep? What time did I go to sleep? Oh man, it must have been around like 11. I don't know. It must have been around 11. That's me. I only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep anyway. And then I end up, good morning, Yvonne. And then I end up trying to take a nap at some point. Trying to take a nap. Yeah, because you know, I got to get my booty rest. Sleep don't come easy around these parts. It kind of look, this Morphe brush looks a lot like the mermaid brush I got. Look, doesn't it? Like size-wise and shape-wise. Doesn't it? You're in LA? Cool. I want to go there one day. One day. When my kids are all grown and they don't need me anymore. I am going to travel. Travel the world. Okay, I need foundation first before I travel anywhere. Okay. What should I use? Oh, I should have used my freaking SPF stuff today. What am I thinking? Hello. I'm just gonna use my regular stuff. Bump it. Maybe I should try out the stick. I have not tried it yet. I have a couple of sticks that I haven't tried. What is this one? Try to stick out. Maybe I should. Hey, Linda! Linda! It's 4:30 in Tulsa. Alright, so I don't know if this is even my shade. It just said shade number 30. This is Model Zone. Y'all wish me luck. I don't know if this will work or not. I've not used this stick. I've only swatched it. So here it goes. I bet I would love it. Shelly Smookler. Definitely looks full coverage, so that's good. Alright, we're going to just put that all over our face and we're going to hope for the best. Now let's see if this brush really works. It's a buffer brush, so it don't buff. Ashley! Hello! I'm hoping with me going out in the sun that this is actually going to hold up for me throughout the day. I have SPF moisturizers and primers. I don't know why I didn't use it today. I should have. You know, if you have a problem with your foundation not being full coverage, if you use a stick foundation under it first, I know it sounds a lot, but if you use your stick foundation under it first, it really helps with your coverage. Really helps. I have all my eyeshadow. And I can't bring my mirror over here. Good morning. You know what's crazy is that, you know how like in the summer, yeah, I live on the west side of Jacksonville, and the beach is on the east side of Jacksonville, so I sound like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. It's like 30 minutes. You don't wear makeup to the beach? I do my videos, so I wear my, listen, I'm lying. I would wear it anyway. But, I'm not complaining, but yeah, I wish I lived closer to the beach. Then we would save money on gas going out there. We have a friend that lives right on the beach. And, they invite us to go over there, but I'm like, we don't want to just show up and be like, yo, we're using you for your beach. Hi, Walt, how are you? Good morning. Linda, what are you guys doing right now? Are you hanging out? Was it Friday or Saturday there? Well, thank you. I don't think anybody needs makeup. It's not like a need. You definitely don't need it. It definitely helps your confidence, though, I will tell you. I shared a video that our brand makeup artist from Because Cosmetics made for Mother's Day. And it's just an amazing message. You live 4 hours away from the beach. You poor thing. Yes, you're right. Exactly right, Michelle. All right, this isn't giving me full coverage, so I am gonna go over with another foundation. I just feel like I'm adding and it's just not giving me what I need. So hopefully this doesn't make me oily. This would make me so mad. Stop complaining. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Donna, we're coming over. Elaine, I actually was not raised with anybody native, so I don't really know what tribe our family comes from. Like, I wasn't raised in any of that. I just know that my great grandparent, either, I don't know if it was a grandma or grandpa, was Cherokee. Experience with your sister. What kind of experience is that? I don't know why, like what happened there, because I know that usually when you have somebody, especially that close up in your heritage somewhere, that there is some kind of tradition that they, well, thank you, Francisca, that they at least, like, you see something, like, as far as, you know, your heritage goes, and they never talked about it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I wish they did. I live through you guys. But you know, most of my complexion comes from my real father, who was Filipino. You have a big girl. Don't tell me that, because we like to camp too. We'll come over and camp in your backyard, fish all night. How's the fishing out there? Hairdressing. Oh my gosh, y'all need to come do my hair. Alright, I don't know how much of this stuff we need, but we're gonna put it on our face. Maybe we're dealing with liquids now. Let me put a headband on. I'm trying to figure out how my headband is on. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this stuff meshes well with the other foundation. Let's see. We have a bunch of pictures from where we would camp out at the beach we're going to today. Since a lot of the storms have come through and there's so much erosion, they decided to stop the camping. Glamping, girl, yes, I wish. Hi, how are you, sweetheart? I saw some of those pictures your mom's, I think your mom sent, of the makeup that you were doing. You do such a good job. Like, you gotta do more. You gotta do some videos, man. Come on. You gotta do a video with me one day. You did so good. I think it was didn't you do a cut crease? I don't know what the picture was that I saw. It's so good. Doing good. Tired. Tired. You're welcome. Yeah, I know that the time difference, it would like totally kill you. But if there's ever time you wanted to like join me on my live stream and do your makeup, hey, you're more than welcome. Maybe you'll get bored or something and want to hang out and do makeup. You can show them how to do that pretty cut crease you did. You're welcome. Remember the highlighters that I sent you guys? Tati Westbrook, she's like a really big YouTuber. Hey Sonia. She talked about that highlighter in her video I watched this morning. She was like, this is one of my favorite highlighters. I'm like, yes, mine too. It was the rose glow one, the hypnotic lights one. It was, well, it was the rose gold one. She liked that one. Yes, I'm down for that whenever you are. Cut crease is where it's a type of eyeshadow look. It's where you when you do your eye, like, you don't just do the color on the lid, you bring it up, and there's a dramatic bold line, and then there's another color where the line is, and then it kind of fades away. And some people do half cut creases, some people do full cut creases. If you do a half one, it's where it stops halfway. Some people still don't know who she is. Hey, Jess. Yeah, she talks a lot, but I like her reviews because they're honest. You know, some people will not send her PR because they don't like her honest reviews. If you guys have bought her pills, let me know. Her little halo pills. Because I want to start doing... I don't get a whole lot of views on YouTube. And so what I want to do is... Just because, listen, not everybody can watch the live stream. So they watch the replay. But what they end up doing is skipping past all the chit-chat. And they go to the end. So I figured if I took one camera and did the live stream, and then I took the other camera and recorded it, and then edited this live stream down to just show what products I used and just some of the application, then they would be more interested in seeing that portion of it. So then I can just post that, leave the live stream up, but do that. So every other day, so that I do have people over on YouTube that don't come to Facebook, and have people on Facebook that don't go to YouTube, and then some people will watch on one, they prefer to do it that way, but they like the chatting part of it, so they'll leave that one to go to the other. So if I can just keep everybody together, that would be so much more helpful. Girl, Miranda, I could talk for hours too. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let me get some concealer on this face. I feel like my foundation is so thick today because I used 2 different foundations. I think I'm gonna use that Makeup Revolution one. Here it is. The packaging's kind of cute. See? This is the makeup. It took them so long to get this freaking concealer there. Like, why? I don't understand why it took so long. Alright, here goes. Here goes nothing. I do look so orange today, don't I? But the rest of my body is like dark, so. Have you ever heard of the brand Vanity? I want to say I have, but I'm not ringing any bells at this moment of what their products are. I think I've seen it or heard about it somewhere. It might have been on YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook or Instagram or something. Really? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do her makeup? It makes you feel good, doesn't it? It makes you feel good. And listen, I don't care what anybody says. I understand that you don't have to have makeup, but it makes you feel so good. It makes you feel more confident. Watch the video that I posted from Lisa Nielsen, who is our Because Cosmetics brand makeup artist. Is it really? Oh man, see, it's hard to find powder foundations that are full coverage. So definitely, I want to see like a half and half or before and after if you ever have time. Let me zoom you in. Sorry. Zoom you in. Oh, it's too much. I can't ever get it just right. So yeah, I want to see a before and after. brush is a little bigger. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Yes, makeup is therapy for us. We are so busy doing stuff for our families all the time, y'all. Like, we're so busy. We're so consumed with making sure everyone else is taken care of. Hey, Sandra. That we sometimes forget that we got to take care of ourselves. But when you feel confident about yourself, you are so much more, I guess, willing and helpful towards others. And listen, don't get me wrong, that's not to say people that don't wear makeup can't feel that way too, but you just feel so much more confident. When you feel confident, it really helps your self-esteem, and you just, I don't know, somebody that's more confident, you feel like you have more energy, you feel like, you know, you just feel a little more accepted by people. It just, makeup does for you what nothing else can. Right, this is the only thing really I do for myself too. You do have to love yourself. That's all. You know what? When you do your own makeup, that's part of loving yourself. You know, you're taking the time to pamper yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had a makeup artist that could do my makeup for me, where I could just sit back and just soak it all in, I would absolutely love it. Oh, wow. Yes, I'll be out on the beach today, so if you don't reply, girl, I'm here. Listen, I will check your message, I promise. And if you need somebody to talk to, even if it's just to cry and just for somebody to listen, I'll PM you my phone number, and I'm here for you, girl. If you just need somebody to stop and pray with you, I'll call you, and we can sit and pray together. You know, whatever you need, girl, just let me know. Just let me know, okay? Absolutely. I do like this buffer brush, though. I'm kind of digging this Morphe brush. Alright. Huguenot. We're going with no kids. No kids today. So if you would like to come hang out, you're more than welcome. You can bring Nathan, but we're not doing any kids. They said it's going to storm, so I really don't know what the dealio is. I'm just going with the flow. Which one do I recommend? That one from BH Cosmetics, the Charlotte Tilbury one, was a very nice collection. There was even a nice brush, what was it called? Like an angled brush for your brows. It's not as good as the Because Cosmetics one, which I recommend that one too. Oh, that's not nice, Sandra. Exactly. It really isn't to impress others, because listen, I put on makeup. So, some people don't agree with, oh, you shouldn't wear all those bright colors all the time. That's for nighttime. Oh, that's for blah, blah, blah. Listen, you don't want to look at, you don't got to look at this bright eye if you don't want to. It is not for them. You do it for you. Good morning, Allie. You do it for you. You do it because it feels good for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just like people. Good morning. That's just like people that get worked up because, like, you wear bright colors in your hair, or, you know, maybe you I've literally had people that won't watch me because I pray in my videos. Like, you don't have to pray with me in my videos. Like, it's all a choice. It's all a choice. And like, I have had Joe called me. Joe told me I looked like a clown once when I did my cut crease one time. It's like, you look like a clown. My own husband. And I'm like, you know what? I just don't let people like that bother me. I don't let him bother me. No, it did bother me a little bit because he's my husband, but you know, I have to remember. I give people that advice all the time. Don't let people bother you, and I have to remember that too. I am not exempt from that. It's easier said than done, I will tell you. It is easier said than done because sometimes the negativity will get to you, but you have to remember that one person's negative comment. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. One person's negative comment. Katie, this is a Morphe brush. I just got this out of my... I get a monthly Morphe is a brush subscription service called Morphe Me. And so I get brushes every month from them for $19.99, so you get between 3 and 5 brushes. And this is the one I got. I just got it yesterday. I did my unboxing video on YouTube yesterday. Good morning, girl. Good morning. Hey, Angel. Yeah, listen, I just got pink hair dye. I used to have pink highlights in my hair, and I'm fixing to do it again. I'm fixing to highlight my hair pink. Not all. Thank you, Jess. Oh, Michelle, that's so sweet. Alenta, there's my girl. How are you, girl? Yeah, these brushes are really nice. So I get these. The cool thing about the Morphe Me is that if you see a brush, like you can view which brushes you're fixing to get that come in the mail. And if you see one that you don't like, then you can be like, or you don't need, you can tell them, well, I don't need that one, and you can swap it for another one. Or if you get it and you find that you don't like it, you can send it back and get another one. So I really like this brush, and the brushes are always nice. They're always nice. If you need a link, because there's a referral link I can give you, you know, like when you sign up for an account, they give you a referral link. So if you use my link, you get points to get a brush, and so do I. I know, Alenta, where have you been? Busy with those babies? Hi, Armin. How are you, doll? But these are very nice brushes. They're very nice brushes. Bad Joe. I know. He can be a jerk sometimes. I tell you, lately, though, he has been so much better since all that crap that had happened. He's been a lot nicer. I think he got caught on camera. So he was trying to, like... I think he had to take a step back and realize, like, he was being a jerk. Yeah, it is soft. It is soft. Yeah, this is the Y1. Y1. So the ones we got this month was these two. The third brush that I got was, I told them I didn't want it, so I traded it for this one. It was like a contour brush. And I have one already, so I was like, I don't need that one. Let me see if I have it. I think I have it in another color, the one they were going to send me. It's here somewhere. I got so many darn brushes. But I traded it for this one, which is, I'm guessing, a concealer brush. It's a G40. So, yeah, that's what I traded it for. I traded it for that. You want the referral link? Okay. Let me write it down, girl, because you know I will forget. Actually, what I'll do is I'll tag you. I have a post on my page with all of my current subscriptions, so all the links are there, and I'll tag you in that post if I can find a pen. I have a cup full of pens here somewhere. It's right here. Look, I have this pen, and I'm like, I can't find any pens. It's like right there. I want to try Bella. Okay, so we're gonna do Ashley. Why won't my pen work? Come on, Flamingo. There we go. Alright, I think this thing has had it. Oh yeah, the ink's almost out. Okay, I've had that forever. It's so cute. I've been talking about that all week long. Manda, what it is, I know, they're so much fun. They're so cute. Every day this week, excuse me, coffee is not agreeing with me. I've been talking about it all week long, but what I'm going to do is I have a lot of people that can't catch my videos live, and they don't really care to hear the chatting aspect of it. So what I'm going to do is, to keep everybody together that does like the chatting, I'm going to do one live stream, and what I'll do is one day I'll do on Facebook, one day I'll do on YouTube, so I'll hop back and forth. And then the other camera will record everything, and I'm going to do an edited version and then post that one. So for people that don't want to see 3 hours worth of footage, can watch it in the zipped version of it, I guess. I don't know how long we'll be there. At least till lunchtime, I think. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are ya? Good morning. Good morning. Alright, this is so full coverage. This is crazy because I did 2 foundations, and this is still looking so gross. I got bit by something, and I look like, it looks like a huge zit. But it's so itchy. I'm everything in my power right now not to scratch it. Just everything in my power. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use that one. Yeah, so I just want to do an edited version. That way, if I know it's going to take me some time to edit these videos, which sucks. Aww. 3 more sets? Alright, heck yeah. I love AliExpress because they always back it up. Anytime there's something wrong, they will totally back it up. If your stuff comes in late, they refund you. And, 10 days? 10 more days, what, for your, to get your tattoo? Not every day. I will be doing, every other day, so I'll swap. I'll do Facebook Live, and then I'll do next day YouTube Live. Facebook Live, then YouTube Live. So I'll be going back and forth. 6:30? Holy cow! Hey Morgan, good morning. That's early on a Saturday to be mowing somebody's grass, ain't it? Dude must have been up at like 4:30 going, I gotta go mow Amanda's grass today, so let me get out there. But you know what? If it's gonna be raining, that might be why he's doing it, because it's supposed to be storming here. Look, we're going to the beach and it's supposed to be storming. Y'all, I can't wait. Alita's getting her tattoo. She's getting a tattoo of yours truly. It was my sugar skull. Look, the one I did during Halloween. That I had glued rhinestones all around. I had a little rose right here and spider webs running up here. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Do some of it on video so I can see. I want to watch. Or video call me at least so I can see some of it and meet them. You have a crazy moment. Listen, no. Hey, Maritza, listen. If y'all think y'all know the craziest lawn person, let me tell you, okay? Hot as balls. I love that. Okay, so we were remodeling this house, right? And there was this crazy neighbor next to this house that we were doing. Listen, he was so mad because I guess when we parked up, whoever parked like was an inch onto his curb, right? And that was, he was in the grass. And so he came out fussing. Okay, I'll answer. I want to watch. So he was fussing that people were on his grass. So he came out and made everybody get off the grass or whatever. So anyway, so since that day, we're like, oh, we finally figured it out. Dude was out there with a vacuum cleaner, vacuuming his lawn. What? Seriously, he gets out there and he vacuums his freaking lawn. I'm like, what in the world? I've seen it all. Dude was so anal about his lawn. He had some beautiful grass, though, I have to tell you. Yes. I mean, prized lawn, I'm telling you. Yes. I mean, every morning he gets out there with his vacuum cleaner and he vacuums his lawn. She mows every day? Holy crap, there's no grass. Oh my god, yes, oh my god, I knew y'all would get a kick out of that. And he winds it, he keeps a vacuum cleaner in his garage, like, you know what he's doing in the morning when he gets out there. He pops open his garage, he gets his extension cord out. He was probably like 60, 70 years old, and you can tell he probably was, I mean, he is so OCD about his lawn, it's ridiculous. It was so crazy. I mean, But I will tell you, he had some nice grass. Sound like something you would do, Brenda? Oh my goodness. Walking a monkey? That's so cute. One of my clients, when I was talking to her the other day after I was done cleaning her house, and she said that her neighbor that lives, well, actually, she's my mom's neighbor. I clean her house. So she said that the people that lived next door before my mom moved in, like a few years ago, she said that they used to have a pet possum, and they would walk it on the leash. She said it was gorgeous. It was like solid white, so friendly and sweet. She said I guess they got it when it was a little bitty baby, and its mom or something might have died or whatever, but she said that she loved it to pieces. She goes, it was so sweet, and it would just walk like a dog on the leash. No biggie, just no big deal. Not my lawn. They wouldn't vacuum in my lawn. They wouldn't want to vacuum my lawn. My lawn looks like crap. Yeah. It was the neighbor to a house that we were remodeling. And that dude was so nosy too. He was a nosy neighbor. Lord have mercy. Cramps. Well, the beach is a good solution for cramps. You are so wishy-washy, girl. You're like, I'm coming to the beach, and you're like, oh wait, I got cramps. Plug it up and get your butt out the door. Don't be letting cramps rule your life. Don't let cramps cramp your style. Who was it that had a baby raccoon? Somebody on my Facebook friends list ran across baby raccoons. Who was it? Was it Tiffany? You had a baby possum? Oh, you got pictures? Oh, okay. Somebody had baby raccoons. Something happened, and they have them. I'm pretty sure they don't want to keep them. I don't know what they did with them. It was recently. Some people's cramps are horrible. Well, I call my cramps Joe. Joe's horrible. Take you some ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. Hi, Harper. Good morning. Yeah, it was Tiffany. I thought so. Ah. The beach helps everything. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. There was one time, Joe was in the bathroom, and he was sitting on the toilet. Well, anyway, he's sitting on the toilet, and he starts screaming. I come running down the hall to figure out what's going on, and he is sitting there. He's got his hand on the cabinet door for the vanity, right? I'm like, what's going on? He's like, look in there and see what's in there. I'm like, huh? I guess from where the piping had come up, you know how you put that foam stuff around to keep stuff from coming up through? I guess something had ate through there. So you can hear something in there scratching. I'm like, I don't want to look in there. He's like, just look in there, see what's in there. Because he's on the toilet and can't see. So I open the door, and there's this little bitty baby possum just sitting there like this with his red beady eyes just sitting there. He looks so cute. He was so little. And he goes, what is it? I'm like, it's a possum. He's like, what? I'm like, it's a possum. He goes, how big is it? And I was like, it's little. It's real little. And he's like, he kept his hand on the door. He's like, all right, I'll get it whenever I get out. And so when he was done, he goes, go get me some tongs. So I went and got the tongs, right? So you would have thought this thing was huge the way he was holding it. But like, he reached in there and he like scooped him up with the tongs real quick, and he was holding him out like this. Like that little bitty thing could have reached around and got him. I mean, it was just so tiny. So he ran and put him outside, but it was so cute. Aw, cut down their tree. Oh no. Aw, that's so cute. But the little possum was so cute, how little he was. Oh my gosh. I would have just put him in a blanket and just like carried him that way, but you don't ever know if they have like rabies and stuff, because possums carry rabies. So do raccoons. Raccoons can get them too. You have a rabbit raccoon. I know the lady, my mom's neighbor, and my mom too. What time is it here? It is 6:51 a.m. We are in Florida. Hi, Nicole. So, they're having raccoon issues over there by my mom's house, right? Because they live out there in the woods. We'll check it out. So, the lady next door, you know, I clean her house, so I was talking to her, and she goes, every time I put cat food out there for my babies, he comes over here and eats it all. She gets so mad. The raccoon just goes over and eats all of her cat food. I'm like, stop putting the cat food out there. Put it inside. Oh, wow. Yeah, she shoots her raccoons, too. She don't like them. She shot at one. One day I was out there. Boy, she pulled out her shotgun. That lady, ooh. She pulled out her shotgun and she shot at it. I think she was aiming to get it. But, man, I tell you what. That thing sat there and looked at her like, what is your problem? Didn't even want to leave. Oh, I wanted to keep it. I would want to keep it too. When they're little like that, they're just so precious and cute. But I'm like, that little raccoon's going to be big one day. And it's going to be hiding your jewelry. And then you're going to be like, I wish this raccoon would find a new home. I like little baby animals. I'm a sucker for them. I really am. So bad. I know I look like an insane person. I need to pull my hair down and brush it. Alright, so y'all know how school's out right now for most of us, right? So, how about, my kids? You know how you have to stay on them to take showers, man. I don't know what it is about kids and not wanting to. Sophia's 4, loves to take showers. Like, she'll take more than one a day if you allow her. She's just like that. But my boys and some of the girls, girl, let me tell you, yesterday I got home from work last night. It was pretty late. It was almost 8 o'clock. Well, Lily come out. She just took a shower and a BB gun. Yeah. Hey Chris. Hey Rose. Anyway, so Lily come out the room and her hair, she had just taken, looked like it was soaking wet, but it was sticking out real far. I'm like, what is that? I run my finger through it, and it got stuck. Homegirl has not brushed her hair in I don't know how long. I was like, when's the last time you brushed your hair? And she was like, I don't know. And she was trying so hard to remember. I said, listen, if you can't remember when the last time was that you brushed your hair, then that's a long time. Like, you need to be brushing that hair every single day. I'm like, I will chop that hair off and make you look like one of the boys if that's what you want. If you don't want to take care of your hair, you should at least brush it and put it in a ponytail if you don't want to worry about having to take care of it a lot. It's not hard to do. But man, I was surprised. I'm like, holy cow. Like, you could not get your hands through her hair. And her hair's not that long. It's shorter than mine. I'm like, what in the world? You could just see it all matted up. She looked like a long-haired dog that had been left on the street for forever ago. You know how the hair gets all matted up and all you can do is cut it off? Well, I tell you what, that's what she looked like. Like, not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. And then Tasha was like, yesterday, she was like, she knew I was fixing to go to the store to get stuff for dinner, and she goes, because I got home really late last night. Hey, Ruby. Good morning. Hey, Brenda. So, anyways, I got home really late, and Tasha goes, can I go with you to the store? I was like, sure, you can go with me to the store. She was, all right, I'm going to go change my clothes. She had her pajamas on. She comes out, thank you, Ruby. She comes out with a tie-dye shirt. It's like white, purple, and green or something. And puts on a pair of basketball shorts that were navy blue and yellow. And I'm like, you trying to go to the store with me like that? I'm like, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Listen, I know we going to Walmart, but come on. She hates it when you brush her hair. Yeah, Sophia loves it. Yeah. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna have to do that, Ashley, for real, because I'm so sick of her not wanting to take care of her hair. It's such a hassle to tell her to go brush it. I'm like, seriously, it's not that hard. Her hair's not long. And actually, her hair was really long. I have a video that I recorded her when she got her first haircut. We've already donated her hair twice. Hey, Christine! We've donated her hair twice. All my girls have. And, except for Sophia. Her hair's not long enough yet. The first time Lily donated her hair, she donated 14 inches. She was 5 years old. And, good morning. And, her hair was so long. She was telling the lady, you can hear it in the video. She was telling the lady, Mommy says I have to cut my hair because every time I go pee-pee, I sit on it. You haven't watched it? I also have one where Nicholas was getting his hair cut and he was falling asleep. I had picked him up from his grandpa's house. They all stayed the night. It was during the summer. And he was falling asleep while he was getting his hair cut. Middle of the day. And was just like straight up like, who could do that? They were cut. It doesn't take long to cut hair, but he literally was like, I was like, wake up. He said, wake up. He was so tired because he stayed up all night playing video games. I'm like, dang, he must have really stayed up all night because it was middle of the day. Like, he must have just went to sleep when I got there to pick him up around, like, 1 o'clock. I mean, in the afternoon. Yeah, I got a couple of videos of the kids on there where Tasha has her own little makeup video that she did. I have the snack crate unboxing video of the kids. No, we don't do locks of love. We do wigs for kids. Yeah, I heard that they sell the hair. They or something along the lines of that. It's really dumb. Like, why would you do that? That is so sad. Like, we donate this hair for the kids that need it, not for, like, people that just want to, whatever. She brushes it down. Yeah. Good. I never did ask you, Rose. Did you get any feedback on the girls' makeup? And are you getting me customers for next year? You got me some more customers for next year or what? I could also do them during the year for other things, competitions or whatever. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Did you watch the video? Oh, the snack crate video. That was good stuff, wasn't it? Did you hear when I asked, when I asked Nicholas what country do you think you're from, he was like, Georgia. I know, Christine, yeah. Exactly, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, but if you go to Great Clips, if they, it's okay, I'm glad you're back, Jess. If you go to Great Clips, as long as you donate 12 inches, they will give you your haircut for free. Did y'all know that? And they will send you a certificate and to thank you for your donation. Like, not them, but the Wigs for Kids will. So if you donate to anybody, go to Great Clips so you can get your haircut for free. Oh, I got something in my eye. That's funny. Yeah. That video was really fun. I went through 2 hours of video. 2 hours just to get that 20, down to 20 minutes. Edited down to 20 minutes. And even then, 20 minutes is a long time. It's because I got so many darn kids. And Sophia was so stinking cute. I wasn't going to put Sophia in there. People won't come. Let me know during the year or whatever, if they have competition or whatever. Throw it out there for them, girl. I might have to go to competition with y'all in Orlando or wherever y'all usually go. Yeah, go to Great Clips. Yeah. That's where we go now. And they usually give you some really good coupons too. Like, they send you coupons in the mail for like a haircut for $7.99. I mean, that's a good deal. I don't care what you. Now, they don't do anything except cut hair though. They don't like dye your hair. They won't color your hair. They don't do anything like that. They're not allowed to in there. They only do haircuts. You have a guy. You go to a barber. I would rather have thick hair than thin hair. All right. Okay. Been going forever. All right, let me do my brows. All right, you know what? I am going to use this Milani one today. The dark brown one. I'm not going to do it says it's waterproof and smudge proof. We're going to really test it today. We're going to really put it to the test today. Really test it. I think I want to use my other brush though. La 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 la. Okay, where's it at? Did I already use it? Is it dirty? You dirty little brush, you. Come here. Okay. Sorry, I talked to myself. Full service salon. You get happy endings. Don't think I said what I said. You're happy when your service ends. Dirty mind. Right, we're gonna find out. We're going out to Huguenot. Why don't you come? It might be storming, but you know, we're gonna make it work. It is so expensive. Oh my goodness. Yes, it is so expensive. And there's 9 of us. So when it comes to the boys, like the boys will go when they have coupons. So that's kind of what. Sometimes they have to go when there's no coupon, but they try to do it when they have a coupon because there's 4 of them that have to go. So you do get a happy ending. See, I told you. Happy endings for everybody. Yeah. A lot of people ask me about, speaking of salons, a lot of people ask me about, like, eyelash extensions. And I don't know the first thing about them, but I think I have somebody now. So she's going to do mine, and as soon as she does mine, I'll be able to give you some feedback on eyelash extensions. She's fixing to open a salon. So I'll have somebody to send you guys to if we like her work, which I hear she's really good, so. Yeah. Word. Christine and her word. Do you see the love? I see how excited you are. Is she there with you today, Rose? Right now? See, I can talk while I do this particular brow product because it doesn't dry like the other one. Kelly, girl, where you been? I think it's been forever since you've been on here. You used to watch me all the time. You used to hang out with me all the time. Now I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, really? Oh, girl. I didn't know that. See, I don't know anything about lash extensions. Bless your heart. Aww. I like those mermaid style lash extensions. Did you see the rainbow ones that he had? The like mermaid style ones. I'm hoping they stay on. I'm trying to like fill in some certain spots. Kind of feel like you can kind of see the gaps. I don't know if it's the brush I'm using. Bless your heart. Oh, I see. Was that her first time going to youth camp? That was her first time, wasn't it? I have no idea, Coffee. I have no idea. She, the person that I was talking to, she doesn't have her salon set up yet. I just hear that she does really great work. I think a lot of people probably say that about their work, but, you know, I've seen some pictures and they look really pretty. I don't know the first thing about lashes. I wear falsies all day long, but I don't know anything about extensions. So, if you have some information on extensions you think I should have, that would be amazing. I will totally love to hear it. Like do's and don'ts or recommendations on what to use and what not to use and what to look for when somebody does your lashes, if they're good or bad. Like, let me know, girl. I'm all ears. The people want to know. The people. Now I have an eyebrow. Oh, I have an eyebrow. Tommy, you want to go to the beach? Are you working today? Hi, Brittany. Good morning. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't really, this brush is okay, but it is a little wider than what I'm used to. I mean, it's thin, so it does a precise line, but it's kind of flimsy. Like, the bristles are a little too soft. Come on, Kelly, let's go. It might be storming out there, but it's all good. I'm gonna bring my raincoat just in case. We're gonna be wet anyway. But we're gonna hopefully fish. I hope that it's not too clear glue. Okay. Come on out. Come on out, Tommy. We're going out to Huguenot. We're not bringing in any of our kids. But if you got the kids, you can bring your kids. But we didn't want to be... We just needed some mommy and daddy time. We're going out to Huguenot. It's out in Mayport. You can drive out on that beach. What brows? These are not real. We're going to the pool. MD blue crabs. We're going where the real blue crabs are. We can catch blue crabs where we're going. And just eat them right there if you wanted to. Although I wouldn't recommend it. I would probably try to cook them first. I'm just saying, you totally could. How about one time... I wasn't there this day, but Joe came home with a freaking stone crab. And he was like, I caught a stone crab, look, he looks so good. And then he gets home and Googles it, and you're not supposed to have them, it's illegal. Yeah, it's by the jetties. Yeah. Hey, Tiffany! Yeah, you're only supposed to take one claw. Like, you cannot... You're not supposed to take the whole crab. You're supposed to take one claw and throw him back. because their claws regenerate. He took the whole freaking crab. If he had been stopped by Fish and Wildlife, they would have got him. He got I think $180 fine one time from Fish and Wildlife because he had kept a trout. You only get one claw. So can you imagine how long you got to stay out there to get a bunch of claws? Oh my goodness. You'd have to set a trap just to get them or whatever. Okay, Tommy. Now don't be playing with me and tell me you're going to come and then don't come. You're going to be hurting my feelings. So anyway, what was I saying about the crab? The fish. So he had caught this trout, and it was just under regulation size. But he swallowed the hook, and when Joe went to take it out of his mouth, he ripped all his gills out and stuff, so he knew he was going to die. Well, anyway, so Joe threw him in the cooler, because he was like, he was going to die anyway. Threw him in the cooler. Well, how about the Fish and Wildlife guy stopped and asked him to look in his cooler? And he found it, and he gave Joe a fine for it, and took the fish. He was like, Joe's like, well, it was going to die. Do you want me to throw it back anyway when I could eat it? And he goes, yeah, because the raccoons could have ate it. What? Oh, that's a good... See, I'm glad you told me, girl. That's good information. That's good information. Yeah, Ashley, they want you to leave one claw so they can defend themselves still. Now, the claws regenerate, so they'll grow another one. It'll just take some time. I don't see why they don't just make it illegal to keep them, period. Like, that would make more sense to me, like, than to just take one claw, but... He was fishing off a bridge at that one point. He wasn't at the beach. He was bridge fishing. On the way out there, like, really close to where we like to fish out at Euthanaut. I feel like this brow is, like, different. Why are my brows always so different? Hold on. I'm gonna even this out. Milani better not let me down today. I'm testing out their brow product today for longevity. I still don't feel like I'm getting low enough. Alright, I think that probably did it. Okay. Yes, that would be so much easier. That's called microblading. There is actually a name for that. But I wouldn't ever get it microbladed because I feel like even if you microbladed, you may still get like foundation in your brows. And if you get foundation in your brows, you would have to fill them in anyway, wouldn't you? So, like, what would be the point if you would still have to do your brows? Why would you need a microblade? Yeah. Come on, girl. Kelly, come on back to Jacksonville, girl. Alright, we're going to pray really fast so I can do my eyeshadow. Not yet. Alright, ready? Just bow your head and pray. We're going to pray really fast, and there's, we're going to pray, I don't know if, yeah, Jess is still here. We're going to pray for their little family, guys. We prayed for them yesterday. We're going to continue to pray for them, okay? Lord, we come to you this morning, and I just want to thank you so much for, just the opportunity to be able to share my mornings with these wonderful people that take time out of their day, their morning, the time that they could be sleeping in, they spend with me, and it makes me feel so special, Lord, to know that they like to hang out with me in the morning. So I thank you for just the technology to be able to make this happen, Lord, and thank you just for the conversations we get to have. Also, just want to ask that you please please do whatever you have to do to help Dan and Jess with Dan's health issues, Lord. Be with the doctors as they do what they have to do to fix his heart conditions, Lord. We just pray that a miracle happen right now, Lord. We need a miracle. Just bluntly, boldly asking you for a miracle, Lord, just to help that situation, to help Dan, and to give strength to the whole family to get through this time right now, Lord. I know how difficult this must be for them and how stressful it is, and I know they just long for the day that they can just get their family back on track to where it used to be, Lord, and I just pray that they get that very soon. Very soon. Lord, I thank you for Jess and Dan, as they've been so much of a blessing to me personally, just how sweet they are. They both are. And I just pray that you just do what you have to do, Lord. Just do what you have to do to make that happen. Lord, I know there's somebody listening right now that may not know you, and I pray that they come to know you, that they can pray to you directly, that they don't need anybody to pray for them, that they can do that directly and build that relationship with you, Lord. And I pray that if anybody has any questions about you, Lord, that they'll go seek someone that can help you with that. Help them with that. Just bless anybody that might be listening to this right now that might need it. Just like health issues. Maybe they're battling a disease or some kind of sickness, Lord. Somebody that's going through financial issues, or if they're going through a relationship that they feel like they can't forgive somebody, Lord. I pray that they find it in their heart to forgive you as you've forgiven us. Lord, there might be somebody out there right now that's just battling depression or anxiety and feel like that they can't deal with it, Lord. And I pray that they find strength in you and be able to do those things, Lord. We ask you all of these things in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Microblading, Christine, is tattooing. Tattooing your eyebrows and your eyeliner on. That's what that is. Alright. Ready? Alright, so I'm going to start off with a transition shade. We're going to go into the Sephora little box. Magic box. What? No, I didn't say I was ready. I'm going to try to make this fast. Alright. So, let's see. You're waiting in the truck, okay. It's going to be waiting a while. Alright. Alright, so this is out of that House of Lashes box from Sephora. The Sephora. I got this on sale. And the eyeshadows are beautiful. They tattoo them on. You're welcome, Jess. Keep me updated, girl. I am here. If you just need somebody to vent to talk to, you just need somebody to cry to, just let me know. I'll drop what I'm doing and answer your call. Because sometimes we just need it. We just need somebody that understands. Kelly, oh my gosh. That would be amazing. So I'll definitely keep you in my prayers too. Yeah, sometimes we just need somebody to listen to us, to hear how frustrated we are. And it may not be, you just need somebody to listen to you, even if it's just to listen to you cry. I mean, I've been there. I have. I know what that's like. And you know what? When sometimes we feel like we can't share that with other people. We feel like we can't share that part of ourselves with other people. But that's the thing, is that we all go through it sometime. And it's the worst thing to feel like you're alone during that time. Christ is always there for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. All it takes is for you to say a little prayer and talk to him. He listens, and you'd be surprised at the things that will happen. Things happen all the time. But you know what? We don't acknowledge it because we don't think about it. We don't think that it's God. It is. It is. And you know what? When you open your eyes and you realize that, I'm a phone person. I'll video chat, voice chat, doesn't matter. But, so often we forget about the little miracles that happen, or we don't look at it as it's a miracle that has happened, because we're so used to being like this generation is all about me, me, me. What I can do for me, what I can do for, what they can do for me. Listen, when things happen, when you feel like you've done so much for yourself, yeah, we do help in that situation, but a lot of the reason why you're able to do that is because things lined up for you to be able to do them. Yeah, you have to do your part as well, but all in all, if something didn't go a certain way, even with the things that you have done, then what you needed to happen would not have happened if it wasn't for God making that happen. So, you can just remember that in the end, that, instead of going, look at me, 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 it's all about me. It's not. It is all about God, because, like I said, you can do, listen, if you were to be so proud of yourself for building a house, you can be so proud, right? Like, oh, I built this house, blah, 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 blah. And that's all cool and dandy. But what happens when the tornado comes through and rips it up? You know what I'm saying? That house you built that you're going to go glorifying yourself for, instead of saying, I appreciate God for supplying me with these materials that have made it possible for me to do this, and the skill to be able to do this. It's all about what God has done in your life to be able to get you to that point. So you just remember those things about, whenever you go glorifying yourself, for certain things, is that what He giveth, He can taketh away. Just remember that. We take for granted so often the things that we have, and the things that we do, and the things that we see, because, this whole generation is about what you can get. You know what I'm saying? What you can get and what you've done, and it's all about me, 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 and we just have to kind of back up a little bit and go, okay, I see it, God. I see it's not all about me all the time. He is always working in the background, in the forefront. He's everywhere, but a lot of people just don't acknowledge it. They don't acknowledge Him, and that's sad, because you're going to have to stand before Him one day. One day. Alright, so this is one of the shades. This is the Ulta one called Mink. This is a really dark brown. It's beautiful. And you know what? There's so many times people that don't believe in God, they don't believe whatever. There's so many things that happen that they can't explain. They can't explain it. And they're like, I can't explain it. I don't know how that happened. Let me tell you how that happened. It's God. There's a thing called miracles, and that only He can perform. And when things happen that you can't explain, it's not our job to understand it. Don't sit and try to analyze it and figure it out. Just appreciate it for what it is, and it's a miracle. It's exactly what it is. Just appreciate it. Be thankful. You know what I mean? You're not boxing. Okay, I'm glad you like it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. So you need makeup. Make sure you don't use any luminous makeup, because when you go under those lights, girl, you'll be shining like a freaking, you'll be like a glow stick up underneath it. Make sure that you use makeup that is mattifying. It's okay to use some shimmery makeup over it, like if you want to do a highlighter or whatever, but don't use any luminous foundations or illuminating powders as a setting powder. Don't use any illuminating setting spray. Make sure everything's matte. Only the stuff that you want to be shiny, like eyeshadow or highlighter. Do not, I repeat, do not use anything else that's luminous, because those lights will totally grab it and make you look greasy. Greasy the house, girl. Yeah. I'm back. It sounded so creepy. And make sure that, because when you get under them lights, if you don't do your brows, girl, they will disappear. If you don't already have naturally dark eyebrows, even if you do, fill them in just a little bit, because they will disappear in them lights. Blend out that line just a little bit. It's all about that blend, girl. Get that blend. If you can wear any color you want as long as you blend that mess. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You are very, 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 very welcome. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of that color, and I'm going to take this precision brush, and I'm going to go right under the lash line. I know it looks like that. I put that under eye primer, so it's going to look really bold, but I'm going to smoke it out. I did see that. How cool was that? They have a lot of cool little hacks that you can... I love to watch videos and tutorials and learn new stuff. I'm always learning. That's why when you're like... Everybody's like, oh, I don't know how to do something. Let's ask Lois. It's because I already watched like 10 million videos on how to do it. Shelly's here. Pretend you're working. Shh. Pretend we weren't just talking about her, y'all. And I know it looks super messy, but that's okay, because we're going to smoke it out. We're going to use a smudge brush, and we're going to blend it out, girl. Blend it out. Alright. Where's my brush? Oh, here it is. So this is a BH Cosmetics smudge brush. Again with the numbers. Again with the numbers. Alright, so we're just going to blend out. I'm not trying to go up against the lash line. I'm just blending the bottom portion of that. Just blend that out. And I'm not going to worry about it too much, because I'm going to put another color under there. I'm going to use green. Because my bathing suit's green. Y'all know that. Y'all done caught my other video. I swear Facebook hates me, because every time they do a screenshot of me for my thumbnail, it's always my boob. They always get my boob. I don't know why. It can be a whole video about seashells, and then the one time I accidentally show my boob, that's what they use as my screenshot. I guess that's the way to get views, right? That's the way they get views. Like, watch this video of this girl's boob right here. I hate that stuff that gathers in the corner of your eye. It's because of all the powdered stuff you use around your eye. It gathers up in your eye. We're going to Huguenot. You want to go? Still have no babies there. Don't go in labor there. Alright. So I'm going to use this other color. I'm going to use a softer brush. It looks kind of purpley. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to use that green. The golden sage color. Right? Right? Alright, so I'm going to go right under that. The mink color. Just for a little pop of color. Probably could go over it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, we're going to be out there fishing. We're not bringing any of our kids. It's just a grown-up trip. Grown-up trip. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'm going to use just a tad bit of this green. Just a little bit. Itty bitty bitty. Little bit. Little bit. I'm going to put a little bit right on the outer corner of the eye. Where we get, yes, yes ma'am. He's talking about taking me to lunch and everything, so I'm like, heck yeah. I'm down. Let's do it. Alright, got some fallout. Got some fallout. Be aware of the fallout. Alright. I ain't been tapping off my brush. I need to do that. Do you see how beautiful these eyeshadows are? I mean, they are so pigmented. They're so smooth. That's why I love these eyeshadows. I'm going to go up just a little bit into the crease. So, I'll go and blend it in a sec with a blending brush. These because brushes are so amazing and they literally are multitaskers. You can do so much with these brushes. I mean, even though it's like 7 brushes in the set, they're all practical, every single one of them. Like, there's not a single brush in the bunch that I would not use. So I hate buying brush sets where I feel like I'm stuck with brushes that I just can't get any use out of. So that's why I really appreciate this set of brushes. Wonder if they're going to put them on sale. Show the palette. I'm not using a palette. This one, this is the single. They're singles. Here's the lid. The Infallible eyeshadows. These were my favorite ones. These are like one of the, when I first got obsessed with makeup, this was like one of my first like things I had to start collecting. Like, I needed every shade. So I'm using that, but for transition I had used my transition shade. I used this, and it was this color right here. So this color, the green that I'm using, is called Golden Sage, which I'm done using that now. I'm going to go and actually I need a little bit more on this other eye. Yeah, you have to buy these individually. They're only sold individually. This isn't amazing. I mean, they are so amazing. They are beautiful. Wait till they go on sale though, girl, because they are so expensive. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate that. The palette that I just showed was a Sephora palette. This was, I think, limited because they only had them around like Christmas or whatever. But it was the House of Lashes. They don't come with lashes, but there's a place to store lashes. Yeah, I got a bunch of them in there. Alright, so next I'm going to use the color Eternal Sunshine, which is a gold. So that's the next color I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right up in here. Thank you. Yeah, these little Infallible eyeshadows are so awesome. And when I tell you that they just, you don't even have to, you can foil them if you want, but you don't have to. I mean, they are so beautiful and bright. They blend very nicely. They do have some matte shades, but there's not a lot of them. Most of them are shimmery. So if you like shimmers, I'm telling you, I could totally even use this for a highlighter. Actually, I think I'll do that today. Just to show you, I'll use one of these for a highlighter. But they are beautiful. I mean, the first one I got was like a really pretty pale pink, because I love me some pink. Love me some pink. Yes, but they're so expensive. So wait till you got a coupon or they go on sale, like buy one get one or whatever. So don't use that, like that gold. You can use the gold, just don't wear it as a base on your face. Like, you can wear gold, just don't wear luminous foundation. Because there's, you know how you can do, oh, the next shade I'm doing, sorry, is Iced Latte. Yeah, so this is the shade right here I'm using next. But yeah, don't use a luminous foundation, meaning the foundation is shiny for under the lights. Yeah, I can do a look. Let me know what you're gonna wear, and I'll do a look for you. See, this is a little bit lighter. See how I'm kind of ombreing that in I do need to blend that gold and yellow, the gold and sage a little bit. But this is so pretty. Alright, I'm going to blend it. Give me just a minute. Let me go ahead and get this on my face. Let me get it on my face. And then I'm not sure what your skill level is. If you want me to do something a little more simple, let me know. Or if you want something like bam, let me know. Thank you, Diana. Alright, so let me bring this one up just a little bit more. Pink with sparkles. Sounds pretty. So you actually make stuff like this? So cool. I am not that nifty. I really wish I was, but I'm not. So when people tell me how they make stuff, like, it really fascinates me. I could sit and watch videos of people doing that. So, I mean, if you have videos, I will watch. Or if you want to do it live, I will watch. Alright, so now I'm going to take, I know it doesn't look clean, but it's clean. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to start on the lighter shade, and I'm just going to barely buff out the line so that it's not like a complete dead drop off where the shimmer meets the matte. And then we're gonna go ahead and buff out towards the center. And notice I'm not doing circles. I'm only doing it in back and forth because I don't want to bring the color up any more than it is. And then I'm gonna do the green. Alright, now I'm going to take from where that didn't blend, I didn't blend it as I put it on, I'm going to blend out that center right there. That looked good. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. Do you remember this pigment? No, I don't remember this. I did get a Maybelline one that came with a little brush, I think it was, or maybe it was a cream shadow. Got a cream shadow one. I don't know. I don't remember those ones that you're talking about. I probably would if I saw a picture. I'm back. You guys love to do that. It's so funny. You're going to the lake? Yay! So now I'm going to go in with a light shade out of this House of Lashes palette and use it under the brow. So if you, I don't know if you have this palette, but thank you, Susie, I appreciate that. This color I'm about to use is called, I don't know why they call it Orchid, because it's like a really light shade of, it doesn't look orchid to me. It's called Orchid, but it's a really pale bone color. Hi, Brandy, how are ya? Alright, so we're going to go right in here. Alright, and then the shade that I had for transition, I'm going to make sure that that blends, that the line is like seamless right there with the brow color. So I just back and forth. Notice that when you don't want your color to move, you just want to buff out the line, go back and forth. Now if you want to bring color up or down, that's when you do circles. So just keep that in mind. So when you're blending, and just keep in mind what you want it to do. Like, you kind of need to have that scenario in your head, like, if I go in circles, what's going to happen? Is it going to bring the color up where I don't want it to go, or down where I don't want it to go? So when you're blending, just keep in mind, should I go back and forth, or should I go in circles? And that will answer your questions. Miranda, it's Live with Lois Villarreal. And you'll find the link for it if you just go to my profile here. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. So if you go to my profile, you'll see a link to the same video over on YouTube right now, and you can just go there and subscribe. Because starting tomorrow, I'm only going to do one live stream. I'll either do Facebook or YouTube, but I won't do both. Tomorrow, since my good camera's over here on Facebook, I'll be doing my live stream on YouTube. So you want to make sure you guys are subscribed over there. And then make sure to, I think there's a notification bell over there. You need to tap it and change the settings to see all, because if you don't, you won't get a notification when I'm live over there. I'm going back in with that transition just a little bit because I feel like it's almost completely gone. Like I blended it all away. There's not a whole lot of fallout with this Sephora palette, which is good. Okay. So I'm going to turn the brush long ways and just go back and forth right there. Alright, we're almost done with eyeshadow. Alright, I do want to take my LA Girl gel pencil. You'll know which one I'm talking about. This one here. It's in the shade Champagne. This is a really great one if you want to do like an inner corner highlight. Do you guys ever get through the day and then like you don't know what happened to your inner corner highlight? Like it just disappeared. It's like somebody called the police. Somebody stole my inner corner highlight. Like this gel pencil is really good for that because it stays put all day and doesn't budge. Once you put it on, I promise it doesn't move. So hey Miranda, I just read Miranda's comment. So I'm gonna put that on there and I'm gonna let it sit, and then I'll try to rub it for you in a minute and show you. But you take this and you just stick it right up in here, and then you can go as big as or as little. You can do it like one, like whatever. You can make a little dot there if you prefer. I like to do it kind of V-shaped. So I go in and I pull back. I go in. And then I pull back. And if you like it a little more subtle, just take a brush and gently blend it a little bit before it settles. Because once it settles, it ain't moving. But this will stay put all day, I promise. It works really good. And I'm going to take, let's see, I got a little brush in here somewhere. I need to wash my brushes again. It's like somebody comes in here and uses up all my brushes. Alright, so that iced latte color that I used on the inner portion of my eye, I'm going to take that same color and I'm going to put it right up in just the arch of my brow. Just in the arch. That kind of highlights and makes you look a little sassy. Just a little sassy. Just a little bit. Just alright. Alright, do the same thing over here. I love this little brush. It like works so good for this because it's a little sponge tip. And it like blends it out really nice as it goes along. And it picks up a lot of pigment too, so it's not like you're just picking up just a little, but you do have to be careful because sometimes it picks up a little too much if you're not tapping it off. Alright, we're getting somewhere, girl! Alright, so I'm going to take that same color, the iced latte color, because I'm really liking that color, and I'm going to use that as a highlight today. So I'm going to show you, you can use eyeshadow even for highlight. Alright, so you have to be really careful because it's very pigmented. I'm going to try it with this brush first because the bristles are not as dense as this one. This is my highlighting brush. This is a highlighting brush too, but it's not as dense, so I think if I use that, it might not be as intense. So we're going to start off with, always start with a little first. You don't always want to go in with a whole bunch of highlight, because if you go slapping it on your face and it doesn't blend, then you're in trouble. Alright. Alright, it's picking up, so I think we'll just add a little bit more. We might be safe to use the other brush. Let's see. Well, that's working though. It is pretty, isn't it? You can totally go in, like if it's buildable, because it is an eyeshadow. We'll go in with the other brush and see. We'll see how this works. Watch it like totally make it super bright. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty, isn't it? It's not, you can, like I said, you can build it. I mean, that's what I used in my brow. It's on my lid. You can totally use it. Don't ever feel like just because you have an eyeshadow, you have to only use it for eyeshadow. No, ma'am. You can use your eyeshadow for highlighter if you like it. You can use your highlighter for eyeshadow if you like. Just because something has a label on it doesn't mean that's the only place you can use it. Amanda Lynn. Oh, that is so pretty. This almost reminds me of my Ofra highlighter. The Rodeo Drive one, or the glazed donut one. I want to get the glazed donut one so bad. There's no excuse for why I don't have it, I just don't. I am. I'm going to use the Because one today because I need to upload a selfie. Y'all better get that eyeliner while it's on sale, y'all, because it's normally, what, 20? It's on sale for 15. Kathy! Kathy! There you are. Where you been? Girl, you been sleeping on the job. What you been doing? Alright. Yes, girl. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use... Oh, let me show you this gel one. Alright, so this is what I use on my inner corner, right? Look. See? See? That's why I like it. And then the same thing with my Because gel liner does the same thing. You can put it on, and once it settles, it does not budge. Where's my Because liner? This is it. This is it, yes. Okay. Sleeping in. You're not allowed to sleep in. I mean, it is Saturday. Saturday. Not allowed to sleep in on a weekend? Are you insane? I like this gel liner because it does stay put. If you can use a gel liner, they're so much smoother too. So much smoother than a regular pencil. Alright, so today I am going to be using my... We're doing this like contest type deal, so I'm going to use my Because liquid eyeliner. If I can find it, it's up in here somewhere. It's right here. Hello. Alright, so this is our liquid one. These are brand new. They just came out with these. They are. I love the precision point. Do you see how thin that is? And you could even use it for a wing stamp. Yes, yes. Same one. That was the gel liner that I used. Oh, wait. Before I keep touching my face, let me put my setting spray on first because I don't want to, like, disturb anything. I'm going to the beach, so I need extra setting spray today. Hopefully the water don't get me. The rain don't get me. And if you ever feel like your highlighter's not bright enough, while your face, when you do your setting spray, while your face is still damp, go back in with it with your brush and watch this. Do you see how much of a difference that just made? Watch this. See this side? And watch this. Do you see? Go back in with your highlighter while your face is damp from your setting spray, and girl, it makes a huge difference. Huge. I do need to tone it down a little bit though. Be blinding people out there on the beach. Oh yeah, that happened to me too. I don't put the cap on it no more. They sent me a new one. Do you see how pigmented this is? And I think it dries down matte too, which I love. I love a matte liquid liner. I love the precision that you get. I just love the precision. Do you see how sharp you can get this wing with this eyeliner? It's crazy. Tell them you'll send it back. Tell them you offer to send it back. They won't think that. Amanda, they watch your videos. You're a customer too. So I'm going to go down, like down at an angle just a little bit. You see just the control you get with how sharp this point is on it. It's hard to find them when you can get them like that. So that's one of the things I love about this eyeliner. You can totally get, I mean, do you see how thin I was able to get it right here on the, I just love it. I love it. So if you have hooded eyes, this is a really good eyeliner to get because of the precision you get out of it. When you have hooded eyes, you really need to have a thin applicator. It's because you have to have a thin line, because when you have hooded eyes and you have a thick eyeliner on, the problem is you look like you got all eyeliner on when you open your eyes, and you don't even see the eyeshadow that you put on. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, do you see how smooth it just goes on? And I hate eyeliners that when you put it on, if you feel like you need to correct something, you can see the difference from the first line and the second line. That's why I'm so glad this one doesn't do that. I have had eyeliners that do that, and it just sucks so bad. Like it looks like you wore eyeliner from yesterday and then put more on top. Yeah, message them and just be like, I don't mind sending this one back if you want, or tell them you can bring it with you when you go to Because Week and trade it. Just be like, you know, if you want to send me the other one, I'll bring this one with me when I come to Utah, and you can have it back. Like I promise, I'm not trying to pull one over on you. Alright. You haven't sharpened it. Girl, you ain't using it enough. It's not the sharpening aspect, it's when you would take the cap and put it on the back of the pencil. Don't do that. But that's not the only eyeliner that's happened to me. That's happened to me with other brands too. I'm like messing up my eyeliner. So, you know, I'm like the line Nazi. So my lines all have to be straight. So if I see one millipiece out of line, I'm like, I have to go back in and fix it. But that's a good thing about having such a precise point. You can't go in and fix it without looking like you have to add a whole bunch more. This is, it's a new brand called Because Cosmetics. And I actually loved this brand so much that I started selling them. So I have this. These are brand new. Like, we just came out with these eyeliners. So if you want the link to my website, let me know. Or I can just send you an invoice and mail you one. I have one on hand. Here, actually. I will sit here and keep playing with it all day. Until I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and stop because I know he's waiting for me ready to go. Yeah, just don't put the cap on the back. Is all. You just got to remember not to do that. But I like how it dries down matte. And it is waterproof too. Waterproof and smudge proof. Waterproof and smudge proof. So, but yeah, it's, see? Oh, I rubbed eyeshadow over it. That's nice. Well, my eyeshadow's not smudge proof. That was dumb. What did I just do with it? Where did it go? You know me, I'm OCD, so I gotta go back over it again. My green eyeshadow just covered it. And it looks shiny. Oh, it's not gonna go away, is it? Yeah, water resistant. Yeah, don't put the cap on the back because it might pull off the back of it. I don't know why that happens. Like the suction from the thing pulls it off and it gets stuck in there. But if it does happen, just contact them and send you a new one. I should have used waterproof mascara today because it might rain on us. Yeah. Hey, if anybody is a first-time viewer, make sure that you tap the screen and a button will pop up that says follow, and if you click that, they will notify you, Facebook will notify you whenever I upload or when I go live. So make sure that you are following me, because I'll be sharing my links from YouTube whenever I go live there too, so at least you'll get a notification and it can take you over there. I do a live every morning, so if you feel like you didn't see me, make sure you check out my profile and look for why you didn't get a notification. for my second coat. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't really like waterproof, but I know for days like this I probably should wear it. I hate this applicator for the bottom because it's so messy. Could be user error. User error. I'm gonna have to go out to the beach and show them how to catch some fish in your bottom. Liquid only goes on the top, and the reason for that is that forever, it doesn't hold like a pencil does. And even then, some pencils suck too. Just saying. I have been through a million of them, so if you need to know which ones to use, let me know, girl. I'll tell you. And I know I sound biased, but I do like the ones from Because. Let me go grab my lashes. I cleaned them and then I left them to dry. Hold on. I gotta put glue on them. I know y'all ain't looking at my legs. Don't be looking at my legs. I don't have any. I have no legs. I can't feel my legs, Captain. Alright. Put my glue on. I wish they were still sleeping. Mine are sleeping away, girl. What kind of lipstick should I use? What color? I feel like doing a nude lipstick today. Or no. I want to use the one I got from my Lip Monthly. It's more like a gloss. And there's a lip liner that I got that matched it. Of course, I wouldn't be able to find it now. What the heck did it look like? These are the ones we used. I use this side. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm doing my lipstick and I'm putting on my lashes now. I'm almost done. Hush Pikachu. Which one was it that I got? Hush Pikachu. I can't find it. Huh. I don't know. What did it look like? What did it even look like? I guess I'll just use this. It's alright. I think I got myself. Can you tell mascara is not waterproof? Don't rub your eyes. Listen to your mama. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this lash on. I don't know what all the fuss is about lashes. Let me show y'all how quick it is to put lashes on. You ready? Watch me mess it up now. You see? See, see, see? See? I'm just squeezing them together. Hey, girl. You did. I'll have to check it out. Fix the inner corner. What inner corner? There's glue right there. That'll dry though. It'll dry. It'll dry and then you won't see it anymore. It dries clear. This one, it's on there. See? It's practice, girl. As much as I practice, I should. You use it every day. Should be good at it if you do it every day. If not, then I got problems. But the glue really makes a difference. If you use crappy glue, it's hard to get them on. But just making sure that your glue is tacky before you go in is a huge, huge thing. Huge. That makes a huge difference. Okay. It was the glue. But see, now that it's drying, you can't see it anymore. You be tripping. You be tripping. Alright, I'm going to zoom you guys out now, so we're done with eyes. Zoom it out. Back up. Back up. Okay. Let me swatch this. I forgot what color it was. Alright, I need a lip liner that matches. It is pretty though. See? You still suck. Almost a week's not good enough. You gotta do it every day for a week. I told you my secret. It's up to you to carry the torch. Oh, that's red. I'm not trying to do red. This is like a pink. Like a pinky nude. Like a rosy pink. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong spot. Let me try this one. It looks like a good video. Alright, let's try this one. No. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Come on now. Oh my gosh, that's way too pink. I just need a good lip liner. Come on now. I need one that matches. Come on. I'm about to just go in with a brown and ombre it because this is ridiculous. What color is this one? That's red. I don't need red. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use a brown and ombre it. We're going to ombre this lip. Tommy, you decide what you're doing. Are you going? Thank you, Diane. Almost done. Alright, we're gonna take bets. Who do you think is gonna catch more fish, me or Joe? Well, because we're going to fish.
You want to make it bet?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever you want to bet.
I bet dinner one night. You'll have to cook for me, or I'll have to cook for you.
That's it?
Oh, what do you want? You got something else?
Said anything, because you ain't got a chance.
Oh, sorry. And they have to be keepers, too.
Whatever.
They do.
All I catch.
And we got people placing bets right now. Allie Mae said that I'll catch more. Christine says I'll catch more.
You can't even catch a cold.
Kathy says I'll catch more. Alright, let's put this lipstick over. Actually, this isn't too far off from the match, so. Yeah, it is. Never mind. It's a big difference.
You have one fishing pole. I have 40.
Brenda says I'll catch more. Right, Ashley.
It's impossible. The odds are stacked against you.
You can give me some of your poles.
Whoa, I can rent your pole.
No.
Rent a pole?
No. Everybody says me. Oh, no.
I'll bait your hooks. You really fishing on my fishing pole? I mean, just mine.
I'm not. I won't really none on your poles. And you don't ever have to bait my hook. Hey, Tawny! I have any sisters or cousins? I do. My sister's married. I only have one. I have a lot of cousins. Most of them are married, but... Okay. I do like this lipstick. This is actually really nice. This is... Where did I get this from? The Beauty Crop. I don't remember where I got this. This is called Date Night. The shade's called Date Night. I really like it. Tell him to be a gentleman and let your wife win. He does not know what being a gentleman means. The loser guy needs to clean and cook the fish. Oh, I don't want to do that. If I lose, I wouldn't want to do that. I think we got this at a BoxyCharm. It's called the Beauty Crop. Most of the stuff is washed off or rubbed off of it already. The Beauty Crop, and then what does that say? GRL Girl Power, hashtag GRL Power liquid lipsticks, and it's in the shade, yeah, the Beauty Crop. It's in the shade Date Night. Girl, I take my own fish off too, and I bait my own hook. So who needs him, huh? Who needs him? I'll outfish him any day. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yes. Exactly. Girl, I'm gonna have to show him up. So y'all want me to go live from the beach just to kind of show y'all what we doing? Every time we roll on in. That way he can't say he caught more. I'll have to show you guys. Like, I'll keep my phone on me. That way we can we'll have to show you when if they ain't keepers, I don't think it should count. Because he'll be like, oh, well, I caught more. I'm like, but they were all little. And they only kept like one, maybe one. That would be nice, Ashley. That would be nice. I think I did, Tony. I think it came in a BoxyCharm a while back. I do like the color. It is really nice. I don't normally do nudes, but it is like a really nice shade. It's like a cross between like pink and brown. It is really nice. They do get mad, don't they? They get mad, girl. Okay, Anastasia, have a good day. Yeah, we're fixing to head out too. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I do have to get going. Make sure, remember what I said. Today is the last day that I'm doing a double live stream. So if you're not, thank you, Kathy. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, tomorrow I'll be live there only. So if you're not subscribed there, go to my profile here. Go to my profile. You tap the notification bell and a box will pop up at the bottom. So change that to all notifications. That way you get notified. But I will be sharing the link from YouTube to Facebook. So you should get a notification if you're at least following me here on Facebook. So make sure you do that. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you go to Facebook and find me there, because you won't get a notification when I'm live over there on Facebook. Yes. Thank you, guys. Mwah. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.